Yeah, yeah. Nah, but they were way outside the zone. They were way outside the zone. Hold on, let me go back on my YouTube real quick. We were. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, no, yep. Yeah, you know. Yeah, yeah, I know. I understand, brother. I understand. But let me go through my settings real quick. My broadcast is up. I'm going through settings now. Right? He was in my farm system, and I was like, wait a minute, this guy, this kid pitched amazing during, the last half of the season and in the playoffs. There's no way I'm sitting this guy out. Yeah, his split is nasty. Yo, video. All right, I'm sending. I'm going rogue again, Beff. Good luck, brother. You don't need it, but good luck.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the New York Mets and the Toronto Blue Jays. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Okay, all set to go. And here's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Inside. And we're underway here in the home opener. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
1-1.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Two balls, one strike.
Ground ball right side. Clement in plenty of time to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That misses, and that's ball one. 1 out, base is empty. And that's fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a ball. 2-2.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's Juan Soto.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit.
Two and 0.
In the dirt. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. And he pulled it hard into the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Right side, and that is Springer. Out number 2. Now Brett Beatty. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That one missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and the inning is over. And we're back. Our starter in this one, Sean Manaea. What's the scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's George Springer. And that is out of play. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Lindor, that's one. To first, double play. And it goes 1-6-3. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And the first offering is not close. And that gets down for a base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
In the dirt, blocked. Guerrero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
McNeil. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Rogers Center, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco
Bassett back to work. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. Clement sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. And now the DH, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
First offering in the dirt. Bassett, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Jose Siri. That's in there. It's 0-1. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
2 down, nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Soto gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So digging in, Addison Barger. Up the middle. And that ends the inning. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. There's a strike. This one ripped, but foul to the right. That one the other way. Hauls it in, one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Nimmo now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1-for-1 with a single so far. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
There's a swing and a miss.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 outs, base is empty. And they'll do it again. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Right side, hard hit. Clement over to first. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Blue Jays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Now the throw to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swings through that one for strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
One down, base is empty. And that's a check swing at a ball in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. And now the lefty fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the batting order turns over. Ernie Clement now at the plate. Swings through that. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Foul ball there. And right back to the mound. Throws to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. On to the fourth, and now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Soto in his 7th season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Varsho sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Pete Alonso. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Not even
1-1.
close there. And 1-1. And that one off the outside edge. 4th inning underway. No score. Started after it. Appeal to first. And he held up. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Went down on strikes his first time through. In the air, right side. Springer sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Alvarez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Guerrero brings it in, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Late with the swing there.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
1-1.
Ball to strike. Lindor zips it across, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
0-1.
Soto gets under it. They got it for out number 2. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Now, this guy is just
0-1.
filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That smash towards center. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. And now Cedric Mullins. Bassett back to work. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That's down and in.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Next to hit, Jose Siri. He's 0 for 1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jeff McNeil stands in. 0 for 1 so far. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Siri in position. Makes the grab, one down. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. McNeil on his horse. Nabs it, 2 away. Now the third baseman, Addison Barger. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Soto makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Top 6. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Leading off with the net, the left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
In there at the knees. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Varsho makes the grab, 1 away. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
It's 0-1.
And the sweeper misses. The shortstop takes the ball. And now it's even up.
2-2.
Swings and misses. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And now it's Juan Soto. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, and here is Andres Jimenez. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Misses the sweeper. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. Struck out swinging his first time. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
0-2.
0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty.
Foul ball. Foul.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th.
Foul.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging.
The batter, number 22.
So the lineup flips over. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. He swings and fouls one off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. 2 outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And the batter is George Springer. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. So 2 down. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Right through there for a strike. Just off the inside edge. And there's the ball. Rips that one center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. On the ground, right side, and he can't come up with it. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Yariel Rodriguez on to pitch here.
Yariel Rodriguez.
And here is Cedric Mullins. And that's outside.
Ball outside.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. On the ground to first. And it goes just foul. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. And a base hit right there. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really important at bat coming up now.
And the batter now, Jose Siri. And that one fouled off. Hard hit, base hit. Runner around third. The relay throw. Safe. He beats the tag. And it's a 1-run game.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's a little high.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And he chases that one. Good job at damage control right there. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette. Right back to him on the mound. To first. 1 up, 1 down.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball is outside. Brazaban in his 3rd season. 35 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one ripped. Way back there. And that one's gone. And they add on. It's 3-1. 1 down. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. And that's in the dirt. 1 out. Base is empty and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Back there. Tattooed Decatur Town and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-1. So 1 out, nobody on. Addison Barger will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Swings over the top of that one.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Stays alive. Baden squeezes it, and that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the eighth. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Louis Varland into the game.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 77.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
In this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the eighth. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And that is downstairs. And the count 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
That's a ball. Count's full.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. 2 down, bases empty. So up next for New York, Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the eighth, and now Anthony Santander.
Now pitching for New York, number 71, Tyler Rogers.
Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Handles, throws to first, 1 up, 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And he swings through that one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Stepping in, George Springer. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And we're back, all set to start the ninth in this one. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Jeff Hoffman on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
That's in there, and that is strike one. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss there. The Mets trailing by 3 here at the top of the ninth. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Line to left and foul ball. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I'm so sorry. Every time you could hit the swing, I just kept laughing. Yeah. I was like, he must be so frustrated. No, I'm sorry. Oh man, I was like, he must be, he wants to punch his monitor or something. That was crazy. Oh my God. I got lucky though. I got lucky. That mistake change up. It just stayed. You see what I was saying? It's bound to, it's like the game gives it to you. It's bound to stay somewhere in the zone where, so that's why I just keep swinging at those pitches. But yeah, man, good game. Yeah. It's a risk, it's either we play the waiting game and just take pitches and, the game will drag on for like an hour, or I'm just hacking, hoping you make that mistake. And, it's a great location. A lot of people won't swing at that pitch. It's just, but, Beff, great 2 games, because these are the only 2 games we played, but I'll see you in the playoffs, brother. Yes, sir. Good luck. Yes, sir. You too, Beff. God bless you. Be safe. God bless your family, brother. Yes, sir. Hey, Beff, you're a Patriots fan, right? Are you? No. Oh, no. I thought you were in New England. No, I'm sorry. All right, brother. Take care. Be safe.